would the local government elections of October 2021 be free and fair? What our current assignment requires us to answer is whether the local elections set for October 2021 are likely to be free and fair. Having considered all the submissions of stakeholders, applicable law, research on electoral practice during the COVID-19 pandemic, and the related science, we conclude that it is not reasonably possible or likely that the local government elections scheduled for the month of October 2021 will be held in a free and fair manner as required by the peremptory provisions of the Constitution and related legislation. And we go further to find that the scheduled elections are likely to be free and fair if they were to be held not later than the end of the month of February 2022. But what are the grounds for this decision? The first, when an election has been called, the Commission must prepare a timetable for elections. Any act required to be performed in relation to the election must be performed by no later than the time stated in the election timetable. On the current draft timetable, the voter registration is now scheduled for the 31st of July and the 1st of August 2021, and only thereafter may elections be called. It is planned, we are told, that the Minister will call the elections not later than the 6th of August 2021. Now, the scheduled voter registration weekend is 6 days from the end of the current adjusted alert level 4 restrictions, whose currency may be extended beyond that date, being the 25th of July 2021. We conclude that if elections were to proceed as scheduled now, most of the acts required to be performed in accordance with the draft timetable will not be reasonably possible, starting with a face-to-face registration of voters who do not have access to electronic registration, the provincial and final certification of the voters' roll, and the finalization of the nomination process for registered parties and independent candidates. This is so because the subsisting lockdown restrictions will stand in the way of parties and independent candidates accomplishing acts prescribed by the timetable and electoral laws.